Hello guys, I'm making this video because I am answering all the questions about what has happened between me and my now ex-boyfriend. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. Me and him did not have that long a relationship for multiple reasons. First of all, he lied a lot. And I have been through a lot of toxic relationships where they have lied multiple and cheated on me multiple times. I am used to that, which I shouldn't be. I should have broken up with those people way before they have cheated on me 3 times. Not my ex now, not him. He did not cheat on me. He just lied a lot. He stood me up multiple times. Me asking him to go to my softball games, me asking him to go to the mall. I was at that mall for 2.5 hours waiting for him to be there, and he didn't show up. I watched his location. He left the house once, and he was coming my way, but he went back home. He had very poor excuses with those standing ups and all that. He also lied to me about how he felt and how he wanted to communicate with me. He, at the beginning of the relationship, was way before when we started dating. We talked for about 2 months, 1 month, a month and a half, basically. On Snapchat, we talked, and he knew how old I was. He knew what I looked like. And we talked for about, 1.5 months. And then he stopped talking to me because he wanted to focus on wrestling. After that, we didn't talk for about 2 months. Then after that, my good friend Brooklyn, she and I went to the carnival with my friend Ainsley as well. We went to the carnival, and Brooklyn invited her boyfriend to come, and her boyfriend is really good friends with my ex. He invited my ex to come, and that's when we started dating, because we realized that it would be just fun. And that night was my first kiss, and he was my first kiss, and he did some things that I did not appreciate that night. It was all very, it was all consensual, but it was unexpected. And me now thinking of it was a lot for my first time ever even holding a hand with a guy. Second of all, it was very lustful at the beginning of the relationship. Me and him hung out 3 times. We went to the park twice. We hung out at the park a lot. It was it was a good time. I loved that part of the relationship. That's the part I missed. And we went to the movies, and that's when a lot of stuff hit the fan. And me and him did some stuff at the movie theater, which was also unexpected. And it was all just a very lustful relationship, first of all. The first night he kissed me, I heard him under his breath say, "I love you," which was very weird for me. I mean, I'm used to like guys saying I love you after like 1 week of talking, and it's a very big red flag for me when people do that. It's a very big red flag. So that's when we started saying I love you. And about a week or two after us saying I love you, it was very bland. He went on a trip to Europe for about a week, so we didn't hang out for a week. After when he got back, I went to Montana, so another week without seeing each other. So it was all very meh. And he was very dry and he didn't talk very much. I've asked him to hang out 3 times. Stood me up 2 times for my softball games and 1 time at the mall, which you already heard about. And I figured out he lied to me about doing some drugs. And what he has been telling people about our experience at the movie theater. And we did not, like, I am still a virgin. We didn't do that far, but that's what he's been telling people that we did. And I think that it's a very big step from what we actually did. And me personally, I do not like rumors being spread about me. And it was all very weird. It was all very weird. And I usually don't leave in relationships. I don't. Which is very, I know it's like, I don't know. I have rose-colored glasses on when I think I'm in love. And it's hard for me to leave. It really is. It really is hard for me to leave. Even though when my friends tell me I need to, it's hard. And after that, he and I got in an argument about that whole situation, about him lying. And I asked him to go to one of my softball games after that, the next day, when he doesn't have work, when he didn't have nothing going on. And I knew that. So that's why I asked him. That was my last game before state, and I really, really wanted him to come. So I told him, hey, I would really like you to come. And if you can't make it, I don't know if our relationship's gonna work, because I need somebody that can support me in ways that you haven't. And he told me, okay, I will try, but I have to fix my grandpa's sink, which I thought was really weird because my game started at what, 6:30? That is something that doesn't need to be done at 6:30 at night. It can be done during the morning or the day, and it doesn't take that long. Fixing a sink shouldn't take that long. I'm sorry, but it shouldn't, first of all. And I told him, I said, our relationship's gonna end if I don't see any improvement in you stepping up or supporting me. And he said, okay. A few hours later, he texted me a long message. And I read the first couple words, and it said, hey, I don't think this is gonna work. My heart dropped immediately. I did not open the message right away. I bawled. I called my friends. And then they told me to open the message. And I did. I opened the message. And in that message, it said, hey, I don't think we're gonna work because you are too young for me. That's when I knew that this whole relationship was just me in it. He was there just to be there. He wanted to be in a relationship. He didn't want to be the boyfriend in the relationship. He didn't want to put any effort in being in a relationship. He just wanted the relationship. He wanted to get off. He wanted me to do stuff that I shouldn't have done. And that's hard me saying now, because today I got some news that he went behind his friend's back and hid drugs that he's not supposed to have in his friend's room. And his friend got caught with those drugs that he hid in his room. And that goes to show why would anything, most of the time, guys put their best friends over their girlfriends. And I thought, why would he ever do that to his best friend when me, his girlfriend, would be nothing? And like, I'm saying, like, if I was still his girlfriend at the time, what would he do to me? What would he do to me if he went behind his best friend's back and made him get in trouble? And it baffles me. What a horrible person. Who would do that, first of all, to their best friend? Second of all, I figured out that he didn't cheat on me, but after we broke up, not the day, maybe 3 weeks after we broke up, he fucked somebody. He had intercourse with a girl. I'm not mad at that. I'm just mad at the fact he went behind his friend's back. And his friend is my best friend's boyfriend. And that just baffles me completely. That made me, mind you, I was crying like 30 minutes before I was told this news. I was crying over him. I smelt his cologne. I was crying. I was looking at our pictures, going through every picture, our live pictures, us giggling. And when I got that news, I deleted every picture. I blocked him on everything. And I was just in shock. It was shocking. And I wasn't ready for that news right then and there, but I'm glad I was told the news. But yeah, that's what's been going on. That was me and my ex's relationship. And I hope you guys, all you girls and all you guys out there, are being safe with your relationships and being open and honest, and also showing support and being there for one another, and never lying, because lying is horrible. And I have been through that, and no matter what lie it is, it hurts both of you guys when they figure it out, and when the one lying, holding it in, it hurts, doesn't it? It does, because I know. But I want you guys to be safe out there and make good choices, and don't do stupid choices like I do. Learn from me, please and thank you. Have a nice day.